Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the Billion Coin community. Once again, I am Ibrahim Kareem broadcasting to you. I'm bringing motivational and inspirational broadcast for fellow TBCians. Today will not be any different, and we'll be reviewing relevant blog items for our notice. As I said, most of us don't find it easy to read up on the blog. We prefer listening and viewing things, which is all right. If there is enough time, I'll be touching briefly on some good life quotes to assist us along our daily activities. So, what does the article, what is the article all about? I'll be taking you to the blog at the billioncoin.info website, and I'll be picking on an article that came out late last year. So some of us recent new TBCians, particularly those that joined this year from 2019, wouldn't have heard of it, and I'm sure they've not taken the time out to go and peruse the backlog. So the article item by the admin is called "Sponsoring Merchants Does Offer the TBC Community the Shortest Path Towards Our Objective." That is the title. We all know our objective. It is to raise 1 billion members. And the article is trying to say the faster way is to try and raise this through merchants. Yes, we are doing our own individual bits as TBCians, recruiters. But the fact is that at the moment we are slightly above the 3 million mark, exactly 3,331,000 members. So we've still got a long way to go to get to our target. And the admin is of the opinion that we can get there faster by sponsoring merchants. Why? Because merchants are the interface between the community, customers, and retailers. We all know we're all aware of our poster, the massive growth campaign poster, that if we are to introduce people on a one-to-one basis, that I introduce one person, that person introduce another one person, it's going to take us a very long time before we get to our 1 billion mark. But let's say I introduce 10 people, those 10 introduce another 10, those 10 introduce another 10, it will get us there even faster. And this faster way can only be attained through sponsoring merchants. I'll read. Reaching our objective of 1 billion members has always been within reach since the idea of TBC was conceived. The only question is, how fast can we reach that number? Humanity needs to upgrade what it uses as a medium of exchange for goods and services. The current system, where a few has so much power over everyone else, has proven over and over again that the few cannot be trusted with such power. Now let's study the comparison below to see what we mean. Titled Common Sense, a play on common sense, of course. Have you noticed the whole world is rethinking the nature of money? So what type of money do people really want? There are two types of money. Now compare it here. One, is it money created by banks and controlled by the government, or money of the people and managed by a trustworthy community of people? Is it money designed to enslave humanity, or money designed to free humanity? Is it money, thousands of years of proof that corruption takes over its use, or money that inhibits corruption? Is it the money that builds on principle of scarcity, or a money that builds on principle of abundance? Is it the type of money that lacks transparency, or the one that is very transparent? Is it the money that is a source of perpetual poverty of the masses, or one that will end global poverty? Is it money that enables rule by force, or money not used as a form to rule the people? Is it money that is very expensive, or money that is very economical? Is it money that has a tendency towards slow moving circulation, or money that promotes fast moving circulation? Is it money that the system are too complicated for average people to understand, or the one that system is so simple for average people to understand? Now, that is two very distinct forms of monetary system that I've just compared. The normal fiat system and our own form of money, the abundance cryptocurrency that we're using now. It obviously bears no comparison. So out of all the alternative cryptocurrencies in the world today, the billion coin is the only one completely free of the banking manipulation and force of government. The billion coin has already created abundance within a world that has only known scarcity. The billion coin is the clear choice moving forward. We have had our trials and have a pattern of overcoming them, and we are stronger now than we have ever been. It's time to speed up the growth within the billion coin community. So my fellow TBCians, how do we speed up that growth? And what will be your roles in that? It is that we want our community to know that merchants can play a key role now in speeding up our community growth, but not in the way we all may be thinking they will. Too many of us in the Billion Coin community only see what a merchant can do for us. We all want more merchants to accept the TBC and Kringles for payment. We want merchants to accept 100% Kringles for their goods and services. My fellow TBCians, those are not reasonable expectations. Why? Because the average merchants are smart business people. Merchants operate their businesses on revolving cash flow, such as stocking their shelves with products they know will be sold. And when those products do sell, then they keep a portion of that revenue generated as profit and pay themselves as their means of living. And the majority of that revenue is used to restock the store shelves. So realistically, can merchants restock today only using TBC as payment? Obviously not. That is why we need to get to 1 billion members. By that time, TBC will be so widely accepted as a form of payment that merchants could restock their shelves using only TBC. So let's not put the cart in front of the horse, as the saying goes. We believe, the admin has written here, that merchants can help us get to 1 billion members quicker than we can ourselves if we present our opportunity in the right way. We all have been advised not to go to merchants and try to convince them to accept 100% Kringles as payment. They will not be interested in doing that, as already explained above. Instead, the way is to sponsor merchants and show them how to sell TBC as a product. A merchant that can successfully sell TBC over and over again is much more likely to later accept TBC as a form of payment. To help in this way, the admin advocates the use of our business cards. This card is already available in our back office. You just need to fill in the details and print it out. The business card will make it easy, especially if we have done the heavy lifting at first. So What is the heavy lifting? Okay. See, some of us, or a certain number of Witibicians within the billion coin community, have already achieved a steady stream of cash flow by following the system. Obviously, some of us still need a cash flow coach to help us get there too. But if you're getting pretty good at following the system and earning an income using it, then it is time to expand that system to include inviting merchants to join us in the distribution phase of TBC. Small business owners are the best to approach at this time. Big chain stores will not be interested in us at this time. Obviously, let me explain that aspect. You cannot expect big stores like Asda stores, the Walmart, the Amazons, and stores like that to start accepting Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin, to start accepting a TBC. No, because it's not yet a widely accepted form of payment. But small business owners are the best to persuade, to assist us to use the system at this stage in time. So, what exactly does the admin mean by you doing all the heavy lifting? That is, make selling TBC risk-free and hassle-free for the merchant. Think about it. How many customers does a small business owner have per day? Product-based stores can easily attend to 100 or more customers a day. Same goes for restaurants. What if all they had to do was hand out business cards to make money in TBC? You could do the rest of the work for them. You could set up a Kringle Cash back office account for them by creating an email account in their business name. You could pay their $10 admin fee for them, or rather, a $20 admin fee. You could print up 1,000 business cards for them too. Yes, it's costing you a few bucks to get them started, but you have made it risk-free for them to give this a try. One or two merchants will keep you pretty busy following up with their sign-ups. You just need to rotate from one Kringle Cash back office account to the next each day, looking for the new referrals that come in as a result of the merchant passing out the business cards. Teach the merchants to offer words of encouragement as they pass out these business cards, like, be sure to collect this gift today while the offer lasts. Then, when you connect with these referrals, you can explain how the cookie reward system works, and that encourages purchases of at least $100 in Kringles. You can meet these referrals at the merchant location and complete our $100 cash transaction. 50% of that will go to the merchant as your partner. Of course, the merchant will catch on and will also want to purchase at least $100 too from you. And when they do, you will keep 100% of that as your personal sale. If every merchant was approached this way, why would any of them say no? Passing out business cards from the cash register is so easy to do. And each time they do it, it could bring in $50 of new revenue to them. It's what is called a no-brainer. When merchants find it easy to sell TBC using the business cards, then they are highly likely to at least accept 50% TBC kringles as a form of payment, isn't it? Imagine tens of millions of merchants all around the world accepting 50% kringles in about 6 to 9 months from now, or possible longer than that. We all will be surprised how fast we go from 3 million to 100 million and eventually to 1 billion members. This can be achieved within a matter of months or a few years, if possible. So that is the message of sponsoring merchants. It's like a faster way of moving rather than sponsoring individual referrals. Merchants will be a faster way of moving. So I will want to, before I finish this broadcast, just want to add a few lessons for us TBCians, that life itself teaches us more lessons than books can ever teach us. So don't let us be afraid of living our life. Don't let us be afraid of going about our business, confronting issues, and getting things done with. Because that is how we learn life's important lessons. Obviously, sometimes painful things can teach us lessons that we didn't think we needed to know. In fact, painful things teach us quicker than our normal comfort zone existence. We all know that life is inherently risky, but there is only one big risk that we all should avoid at all costs, and that is the risk of doing nothing. Yes, better to do, fail, learn, get up, try again, and succeed or not. It's still better than not doing anything at all. Life does teaches us a lot. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Deep lessons of life are learned by some close ones. It is said that life and time are the two best teachers. Life teaches us to make good use of time, and time teaches us the value of life. That's the truth of the matter. So let us gear up in our business, fellow TBCians. It is said that a hungry stomach, an empty wallet, a broken heart teaches you the most important lessons in life. Is that true or true? Yes. Most of us will recognize where we've been from this saying. When you are down and out, hungry, cold, with nothing in your pocket, you know that is something that will enable you to get up and strive the harder. So, fellow TBCians, it is my advice to all of us to continually hang in there from day to day, get up every day, build our business, build ourselves, and let us assist in getting the billion coin community to the world by creating abundance for all and eliminating poverty. This is my message today, and I hope we all have enjoyed it. If you have, kindly subscribe to my channel and click the like button. If there is a question that you have, kindly let me know and I will address it as soon as possible. Thank you for your time and God bless. I am Ibrahim Kareem.